Crying at work is more than alright, it's a fundamental piece of emotional wellness. Crying at work is complicated. We're people, so it's inescapable. But that doesn't cruel it's continuously simple or everybody feels comfortable doing it. According to a 2018 assessment, 45% of people have sobbed while working, and they've done so for a variety of reasons, including stress, fury, disappointment, sorrow, and overwhelm. However, the frequency of our tears varies. Women typically cry 5.3 times per month, whilst men only do so 1.3 times. At the point when the body is feeling dysregulated, our sensory system is influenced to where the body could freeze or the body could close down. Make sense of creator, authorized specialist, and health mentor Minna B. Crying is a way the body controls itself to get the sensory system back on and back to our degree of ideal excitement, which is our window of resilience where we can work appropriately. At the point when we're not working inside our window of resistance, we can encounter outrage, misery, nervousness, and despondency, which can bring about tears. It's memorables critical that crying is normal to the body, says Minna. In spite of our earnest attempts, it's additionally difficult to isolate our own daily routines from our expert lives, particularly in the time of remote work totally. We can't simply flip a switch and mood killer our troublesome educational encounters, says Minna. We could likewise observe that a portion of our troublesome encounters are going on in the workplace, which is the reason we're set off and begin to cry at function too. While crying at work may not be your best option, now and then it's inescapable. Here, specialists share when and where to cry, and how to quickly return. The social, close to home, and actual advantages of crying. As per the Association for Psychological Science, bittersweet tears euphoria can assist with re-establishing our close-to-home harmony by directing positive inclination, while crying overall is a self-mitigating procedure that can assist with quieting our parasympathetic sensory system, which diminishes pulse and increments processing. Assuming that somebody's in a steady friendly climate where others are responding in a good, compassionate, and strong way, they're bound to feel improved subsequent to crying, she says, recognizing that the advantages might come about because of being around others versus the actual demonstration of crying itself. Nonetheless, in the event that individuals cry in a circumstance where they're humiliated or embarrassed, or feel that others might respond adversely, they can feel more terrible in the wake of crying. The working environment can be a difficult climate for crying since it's generally expected a less strong climate, Bilesma notes. However, an overview of in excess of 2,000 C-suite pioneers shows that crying at work isn't the untouchable that it used to be, with 44% of CFOs saying a periodic work environment cry is okay. Besides, 30% of C-suite pioneers genuinely think crying at work adversely affects your standing. Allow yourself time to cry. When outside, you might need to go for a stroll or call a strong companion before getting back to the workplace. It's okay to cry peacefully and partition, she says. Depending on how open you want to be with your coworkers, you can choose to explain why you're sobbing. It's acceptable to respond, "Thank you for supporting me, but I don't want to talk about it right now," when a coworker inquires about a scenario, advises Minna. Alternatively, you may say, "Thank you for your understanding, but I'm not ready to discuss why I was crying." But if you frequently cry at work, you might want to seek out a therapist's assistance. How to comfort a sobbing person. Most importantly, don't attempt to fix them or the circumstance, and certainly don't test anything that you do. Don't attempt to support the individual by saying, "Don't cry," or recommending what they're crying about isn't what is happening worth crying over. By the day's end, crying working isn't the apocalypse, in spite of the fact that it might feel like it right now. While we're stressed over others passing judgment on us, actually we're the ones making a decision about ourselves for being defenseless and showing feeling. In any case, some of the time we simply have to look at dread straight without flinching and say, "I cried." Is it nothing to joke about? Watch for more informative videos. Please subscribe and like our YouTube channel Brighter Health Info. Also visit our website www.brighterhealthinfo.com and press the bell icon.